Hello guys, this is Sumit Katyal here once again from Study Hub with another lesson. Guys, today I'm going to talk about IELTS writing, IELTS essay writing. A lot of students have this problem or they are not able to understand the concept. Why is their score fluctuating in writing, essay writing? They work for a very long time, they prepare for a very long time in writing. Sometimes they get the score 7 in writing but other score goes down. When they get the score in the other one, writing goes down, their writing score is fluctuating a lot. Sometimes they're getting very high score in other modules, listening, speaking and reading, but their writing score is low. It's either half a band or one band low. There is a number of reasons for this, guys. In fact, I've also heard students, sir, my level and my friend's level is the same, but she has got or he has got the score 7 each. I'm always getting 6.5 or 6 or my score fluctuates. Guys, there is a reason for fluctuation in the score. Sometimes I have seen a lot of students work on their vocabulary a lot. A lot of students work on their structure a lot. They prepare for a very long time, but they're not able to find out why is their score low. There is a reason, guys. Let me explain a little bit about how the marking works. Your IELTS essay are marked on the basis of 4 things. Number 1 is task achievement. Number 2 is coherence and cohesion. Number 3 is lexical resources. And number 4 is grammatical range and accuracy. So guys, what happens in this particular task is, when I look at some of the essays are written beautifully. The writing itself, I mean the structure of the sentences are beautiful. Their vocabulary is very nice. Looks like students are working really hard, but sometimes they don't achieve the task. Your writing is assessed on the basis of task achievement. What is task achievement? Task achievement is the student is covering all the key points, all the bullet points that are mentioned in the passage, right? Or key points, key features or bullet points of the passage. Number 2 thing is, in task achievement, students writing or covering the minimum number of words. Whatever is given, if it's about 250 to 300, whatever it is, or for the graph writing it has to be 150, you have to cover minimum number of words. If you're not covering minimum number of words, your score will be down in task achievement. If you're not responding to the task appropriately, your structure is good, your vocabulary is good, but if you're not responding to the task appropriately, for example, in the race of writing good sentences, sometimes what students do is, the paragraph or the essay is about urbanization, for example. Urbanization, students will write, due to the busy and hectic schedule and the busy lifestyle, people are changing jobs and they are moving to different countries, and then they will start talking about busy schedule, how people don't have time. Now they have actually completely diverted to a different topic, which is busy lifestyle or perhaps stressful lifestyle, but the task is actually about urbanization, which is a completely different topic. That is one of the major problems that I see. Sometimes they start with this particular topic, but then throughout the essay they change the topic, right? Sometimes the essay is not divided in the paragraphs properly. Sometimes it doesn't have appropriate examples, right? When you read the task, at the bottom of this particular task in the exam, it says provide appropriate examples from your own knowledge and experience, right? So you're supposed to write minimum number of words. You're supposed to respond the task appropriately. You have to cover all the key points properly. You have to use some examples, appropriate examples there. You need to give a clear overview of main trends in different stages, and you have to keep a consistent tone, right? Appropriate tone there, guys. So that's one thing that we need to cover. The second thing is coherence and cohesion. Now I'm going to teach you this thing, coherence and cohesion, in the easiest possible way. What is coherence and cohesion? For example, if the question says, for example, if I have to talk about the advantages of this TV, right? I can say this is a massive TV. I can say it has bright LED. I can say it is very lightweight. I can also say perhaps looks very professional. But the same thing can be said in a different way. For example, there are many advantages of this TV. The first one is it's lightweight. The TV is quite light, so you can pretty much take it from one place to another place or one room to another room. The second advantage is its bright color. Since it has bright color, it doesn't exert a lot of pressure on our eyes, and people can watch, or students can watch the presentation from a long distance. Last but not the least is this or that. So what am I doing? What's the difference? I'm using cohesive devices firstly, secondly, finally. However, furthermore, you need to know how to use these devices properly. Although in spite of, we cover all these types of connectors, all these type of cohesive cohesive devices in our online course, which I'll talk a little bit about towards the end of the video. You need to know them, how to use them properly. A lot of students use these connectors, use the subordinating connections and the other cohesive devices, but they don't know how to use it, right? They use wrong grammar. They're using however, for example, to mean but they use a comma before however and a comma after however. Now that's completely wrong. That however does not mean but. That can't be used for contrast to join two sentences. So you need to know how to use them properly. You think you're doing well, but according to the examiner, when they look at the grammar bit, they can clearly see you're making mistakes, and every mistake, every circle, you're losing marks. The third thing that is checked is lexical resources. Now what is lexical resource? Lexical is a Latin word which means dictionary. Lexical resources means dictionary resources. It means you need to use some vocabulary words, some words from the dictionary, right? Let me give you a very simple example to kind of make you understand what is the difference between band 6, band 7 and band 8 level vocabulary. Now for example, if I say while making a bridge any mistake can be harmful, while making a bridge any mistake can be harmful. Now if I had to assess this particular sentence, according to me this sentence is at about 6 level. Now you're going to be asking why 6, why not 7, why not anything else? The reason is, guys, I'm using some collocations wrong in this one. What is collocation? Collocation is a set of words which are used together, which show basically how familiar are you with English. For example, if I say I'm having a cup of powerful tea, right? Now I'm using vocabulary instead of strong, I'm using powerful. But is that right? No, it's wrong, right? I can't say powerful tea or coffee. I have to say strong tea or coffee because it doesn't collocate very well. Do you make a mistake or do you do a mistake? Well, you make a mistake. You don't do a mistake. It's wrong vocabulary. It's wrong collocation, right? Similarly, when I said while making a bridge, do you actually make a bridge or do you build or construct a bridge? Well, you can either build or construct, but you don't make a bridge. So I'm using collocations that are wrong, right? Similarly, I'm going to use another sentence. For example, while building a bridge, any defect can be detrimental. Now I'm using some vocabulary words and appropriate collocations. While building a bridge, any defect means mistake, can be detrimental. Detrimental means harmful. So I'm using some vocabulary words. Now 8 level, while constructing a bridge, any flaw can be catastrophic, right? While constructing a bridge, any flaw means defect as well, can be catastrophic, means disastrous, devastating and all that stuff. So in order to score 7, you don't need grammatically high vocabulary, but you need appropriate vocabulary, wide range of vocabulary. In other words, you need to use different types of words rather than saying every time also, you're going to be using moreover, you're going to be using furthermore. Rather than saying harmful again and again, you're going to be saying harmful, you're going to be saying adverse, you're going to be saying detrimental, you're going to be saying negative. A wide range of vocabulary we're going to be using. You're going to be using some less common lexical items with some awareness of style and collocation. Collocation is very important and that is often ignored. A lot of students say, sir, I'm practicing very well. I use really high vocabulary, but I still don't get the mark. The reason is, guys, you're using wrong collocations. Collocations that sound wrong, that are not 100% right. Collocations are very important. People use associated and then say these things are associated to. Now that's wrong. Associated with is the right collocation. Related to, associated with, known as, lead to, they're all collocations, right? Strong coffee, not powerful coffee, right? Making a mistake, not doing a mistake, right? So you need to use right collocation, wide variety of vocabulary. Yes, there could be occasional here and there mistakes kind of thing as well, but that depends what's your target. Are you targeting 7? Are you targeting 8? Are you targeting 9? What can be ignored? What can't be ignored? So you need to use a wide range of vocabulary. I believe you've got a fairly decent idea in terms of what is vocabulary. It's not just high vocabulary, high level, it's appropriate vocabulary, right collocations as well. The fourth thing that is being tested is grammatical range and accuracy, right? You need to use a wide variety of complex structures, right? There are different types of sentences, guys. There are simple sentences, there are compound sentences, there are complex sentences, and then we use conjunctive adverbs to join different sentences, guys. We need to use a wide variety of sentences. So if you're writing everything simple, everything compound, we won't get the score. We need to use a wide range of grammatical structure. We need to use some active voice, we need to use some passive voice. We teach all these things in our online course, online IELTS course. We've got both this online IELTS course, one of them is unlimited, one of them is intensive, in which we help students pass this particular exam. We check their work every day, their writings especially, all the reading material, all the speaking material, all the listening material is provided. Speaking, we've got awesome strategies as well. Reading, we've got awesome strategies as well. You can check out some of the videos on our YouTube channel as well, which is in the description of the video. But guys, a lot of times when you're getting your essay checked, if you are studying with the teacher, make sure your teacher knows all these things. Make sure when your teacher is giving you the feedback, he is telling you whether you are making mistakes in vocabulary, lexical resources. Are you making mistakes in coherence and cohesion? Means organizing your paragraph properly, using the right connecting devices. Are you not achieving the task? Are you making mistake in grammar? What sort of mistakes are you making? And based on that, you should get your essay assessed. So if you're getting 7, 7, 7, for example, 7 in task achievement, 7 in cohesion, 7 in lexical resources, but your grammar is 6, your overall score is going to be 6.5. You need to identify where are you losing marks and then work on that particular part more intensively in order to get the score. I hope this video has helped you guys. If it has, write it in the comment section. How was it? I wish you a very good luck for this exam. If you want to check out some of our online courses, you can go to our website www.studyhubonline.com. If you would like to connect to us via WhatsApp, there is a WhatsApp number given in the description and displayed on the screen right now as well. Thank you guys. Good luck.